Thank you. The excitement is in this room. Have a seat, enjoy.
That's a good idea, put it on the sheet.
Hustle, hustle. Yay, yay, let's go, let's go, let's go, yes.
Our cheerleaders are judged on costume, routine, presentation, showmanship, enthusiasm, and techniques. Ranging in age from 62 to 83. They continue to be movers and shakers as they perform their high-spirited routines. They have performed at colleges and universities and appeared on TV shows, been featured in Our State magazine, and were part of Governor Perdue's 2011 Traveling Portraits of People and Places in North Carolina. They believe you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing.
Working there, Greg. 3, hey, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, how you doing? Divas and dudes say, hey, we come to see you and perform in a classy way. So here we go. Stacy, Lily, Mary, Lou, Jeanette, Johnny, Marty, Ann, Liz, Greta, Johnny, Burnett, Hennett, H-E-L-L-O, H-E-L-L-O, H-E-L-L-O. Divas and dudes say, hey.
My name is Louise Gooch, and I'm the team captain for the Durham Senior Diva and Dude Cheerleading Squad of Durham. We are a group of senior citizens ranging in ages from 62 to 85. We don't believe at sitting at home, sitting down in a rocking chair and rocking our life away. We believe that we should get out into the community and just become active and have a wonderful time.
My name is Edward Moore, and I've been with the Durham Senior Divas and Dudes for 4.5 years. Started with them in 2008, so have continued with them and love it very much.
My name is Lily Jones Kennedy, and I am 64 years old. I was born September 13th, 1948, in a small town in Wayne County of Pikeville, North Carolina. And I was born at home at my grandma's house.
We've performed at many churches, church functions. They'll have some sort of entertainment component to the function, and they will ask our group to come do 5, 10, 20-minute performance. A lot of the Durham Parks and Recreation activities, they depend on us to perform for those.
At this time, we are fortunate again, blessed this year to have with us, as we've had in the past years, the Durham Divas and Dude. Let's give them a big hand.
2 bits, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits an hour. If you love Antioch, let us hear you holler.
I was born in 1942, so I'm always happy to tell my age because I'm very fortunate to be here. I am a colon cancer survivor. This year it will make my 10th year. When I was first diagnosed, my oncologist and surgeon told me that if I would make it past the 3 to 5 year mark, things might be okay. Well, when you have a sentence like that, it sort of perks you up and you appreciate life. So I have been cancer-free since 2003. That's when my chemo ended. And things have been very positive for me since then.
Well, in 2002, my wife developed a lung disease, and that was very devastating. She had to have a lung transplant, as a matter of fact, in 2004. And we thought that would take care of the problem, but it was just a horrendous experience, and she passed away in March 18th of 2007. And that just threw me for a loop. I mean, I just didn't want to exist anymore after that. And like I said, Louise and I had been friends and worked together for a long time, and I was part of that social support group that we had formed at Durham Tech. So she, being a nurse, recognized that something was terribly wrong because she'd known me for so long. So she talked me into getting out of the house and getting out and becoming active again. And it turned out to be the best thing for me. It got me back in touch with people. Yeah. I was concentrating too much on myself, and that enabled me to get out and meet some other people. And as a consequence of that, I met my current girlfriend. It seems strange at age 64 saying you have a girlfriend, to me anyway.
I've had a few bumps in the road. In 1977, January of 1977, working night shift, we always weighed patients in the morning. And there was a piece of equipment behind the bed when we went into the patient's room. And we had orderlies then, and they would come by and do the weights for us. And to get the equipment from behind the bed, we had to move the bed over. Well, I was the one moving the bed over, but the frame slipped off the foot of the bed, and I twisted, and I popped the disc in my back. And this was in January, and I had my first back surgery in February of 77. And from 77 through 98, I've had 8 back surgeries. The last being a cervical fusion, and not a cervical fusion, I'm sorry, thoracic fusion. They went through my belly to do my back, and they removed those discs, and I have steel cages in my back.
Out there, you have to put on the Johnny smile and just keep it moving. Okay, just keep it moving. That's very important that we smile and we look up and we don't look down. Don't look down at anyone else's feet. Worry about your own and pray that you don't trip. Just keep it moving. So I see that there's some confusion because, first of all, we can't build a pyramid, okay? So Ed's going to have him come to the center. You're going to grab his arm, and instead of moving, you're going to make sure that you step out like this. Okay. Came to Carolina, and I can't explain what it is, but I had a transplant, a kidney transplant. I inherited my mother's disease, PKD. And I woke up one day and I've been praying, God, get me out of New Jersey, just get me out of New Jersey. You have to watch what you pray for, because he'll do it, but you may not like it, and I certainly didn't like it. So when I was diagnosed, I said I wanted to come to Duke. And by the time I got here, about 5 days later, they didn't even know how I was still alive. I spent about 40 days in the hospital. My son had a home here, so I said, this is where I'm going to stay. My doctors are here, they brought my creatinine down, and I just felt safe here. Then I went on my journey to try to find a kidney or go on dialysis, and I was really blessed that one of my teachers that I hired, she called me on the phone and she said, I got a gift for you. And I said, oh, what do you got now? Because she had sent me a Rottie. I had a Rottweiler that I couldn't be around because she couldn't be around animals and all this kind of stuff. And she said, no, I'm going to give you my kidney. And that was in August of 2008. And September 22nd, 2008, we went to Johns Hopkins and I got a kidney. We have discussed how this should look. It is a dance. It's supposed to be exciting. Morning, Michelle. And it is boom. Give me some hip. It's boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bend that. My whole life has been different. I got a second chance, and I'm not going to blow 1 second of it on anything that I shouldn't blow it on. Okay, can you do the basic cha-cha-cha? Okay, let's go try that. Basic cha-cha-cha without the turn. Okay, so it's 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 2. What might help you, honey, is that when you do that little bouncy step, instead of cha-cha-cha, go like this.
We provide whatever sort of support that we think the person might need. Now, we start our practice sessions twice a week with in a circle holding hands, and we make announcements, personal stuff that we want others to be aware of that's going on in our life, and then we say a prayer.
Let us repeat together the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven. We are like a little family within a family. Everybody knows each other pretty well. We know the children and birthdays and anniversaries, deaths, all of these things we deal with.
Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
We give them the support that they need. We really do. They come out. When my father died, had it not been for the Divas, I don't know what I would have done. And the day of his service, I was sitting there, and someone hunched me, and they said, look back. When I looked back and all you saw was that red and white, oh my God, that was just too much. It was too much. But they were there. I mean, and that's what we do. If you're sick, we're there.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and glory forever. Amen.
Thanks to everybody who came out Monday night to City Council. We were very impressed and we showed well. And we're glad to have our hard-headed diva back, Davis Senior.
She is glad to be back. I thank you for your prayers. There's nothing like prayer. And I just want to share this with you. Yesterday, I did my follow-up with my doctor. It is just a blessing to have a doctor who believes in God and prayer. Mm-hmm.
and Dudes. Large group. Third, Brunswick County Gator and Gatorettes. Silver, Hamlet Senior Shakers. And the gold goes to Durham Senior Divas and Dudes.
You know, technique and skill in cleaning the house out. Yay, Diva!
Say that again. Victory! V-I-C-T-O-R-Y! That's the Divas battle cry!
You got out there, what am I supposed to do? Dance. It's called a dance. You can feel free to let go. So let's start from where you are.
Hey! Boom, boom, boom!